So today in the booth with us, we got Vintage Tre, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling, G?
I'm good. Focus on music.
You get shit together.
Yeah.
Oh God, I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
I appreciate you for having me. This is just my first interview, so I'm a little nervous.
Sure. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people say when I interview them. So that's pretty dope that everybody gets to experience their first interview with me.
Right.
Yeah. That means a lot for real. Like, cause I just started doing this shit
right.
basically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So where you from for the people who don't know?
So I was actually born in Sacramento. I lived half of my life on the East Coast. So when I was like maybe 13, I moved back here to California and been in Sac ever since.
So how was life growing up, moving around?
It was a lot. Single parent household. Just me and my mom, my little brother. And so like moving from different states and different cities, towns. I mean, towns with like, 5,000 people, shit like that.
Right.
It's totally different. So when I came back to California, it was a culture shock a little bit because diversity is not everywhere.
Right.
And then a lot of motherfuckers, especially California, I don't think they understand that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as diverse anywhere else. Really.
Factual, but that's because Sacramento is like the most diverse city anywhere, bro.
Right. I came on campus my first day of school, and I was like, "What the fuck? There's hella niggas just everywhere." Right. And I was like, it was just me coming from like a small like town when I was younger. It was like maybe 5-6 black kids in my whole school, so it was just odd for me.
That's crazy.
It took a little bit to like get adjusted to, but just like anything, it's
regular.
Right.
Facts. What kind of music you listened to growing up as a kid?
Shit, a lot of like soul, R&B, music, Soul Child, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, Usher, Trey songs. Like there's a lot of R&B stuff. I didn't really start listening to rap until I got like maybe 13, 14.
Was that like heavy from your OG?
Yeah, my mom was anytime I was in the car with her, we listened to old school music. Whitney Houston is her favorite, so I mean, I just shot a video with a Whitney Houston shirt, so like it's always been like old school feel for me, for sure.
What do you think of the music your parents was listening to?
I liked it, but like I also like bits of what we have now, and you can see where we've grown. But like I think that's still the base. You know what I mean? Like when we do think about good, soulful music, it really does come from old school stuff. Right. A lot of samples that we're hearing today are, old school samples.
Facts. So. And they bleeding the fuck out of
it. Right.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of annoying, bro. Like especially when they like do it no justice.
Right.
Like
when it's a hit and then it's not a hit.
I don't know. I really ain't got no room to speak on that shit because I'm not a rapper or anything like that. So whatever people like, whatever is close to them, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like you create what's close to you. Like that shit's dope.
Right.
For real. Like if you have some type of tie to it, basically, or anything. Like if that shit means something to you anyway, then yeah, fuck with it, bro. Like,
right.
That shit's dope.
Right.
What got you into making music?
Shit. I think a multitude of things, but I don't even want to sound like no simp or nothing, but it was really over a bitch, really.
Oh, yeah?
Got heartbroken, was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the studio, and then made a song. I fell in love with the process of it. Sitting down, writing, being able to express myself on a song is the greatest feeling. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. Being able to express yourself that you can't really show everybody else, or especially for men, like that's difficult. A lot of the times I feel like we box ourselves in and we're supposed to just thug it out, but at the end of the day we still feel. So like being able to put that into music, I just fell in love with that shit. So that's what just kept me going.
That's hard, bro. So when that come into play? How were you?
It was like 2019, so yeah, like 4 years now. Yeah.
What was your rap name before Vintage Tre?
No, I think it's always been Vintage Tre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that for some reason. I've had that name since high school. I don't even remember what it came from. But somebody was like, you dress very vintage, and I was like, which when you look it up, it's like just unique or of good quality, and then it just kind of flowed well, and I just kind of kept it. It kind of stuck.
Yeah, that's hard. That's dope, yeah, because I was curious too, like, where the hell did this nigga
Right, and like, sometimes I think about changing it to just, like, my first name, but I don't know. It's kind of grown with me.
It stick that hard though. I fuck with it, bro. I'm glad every time I'm making the title and shit, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure.
Right, and it looks good too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, on the videos, on paper, on Apple Music, all that shit. It looks like, you know, official. So I kind of stuck with it.
Facts. Can you play any live instruments?
No, I wish. That's the one thing. Like, I played. I was in band for a little bit. Played like the saxophone, the snare drum, bass drum, stuff like that. But it just never stuck. Once I started playing sports, it was
over.
Yeah, I'm not tripping.
God.
I'm not tripping off that.
Wish you would have stuck with that shit though.
For sure. Because now looking back at it, I was like, damn, I could have used that right now. Right.
That's crazy as shit. That's what honestly I've been thinking about that shit a lot. Like, if artists wish they would have picked up some type of live instrument.
Right.
That makes a very big difference in a set or like just in a song period. You know what I'm saying? If you could have something live.
Right. Live instruments in any type of song, I mean, that you can remember is usually a hit because it just brings out a different feel. Because you like, damn, you can hear that saxophone or that flute in the background, or you know what I mean, shit like that, and it's crazy. And it's on a lot of songs today. It's just like really subtle and you know, not as many artists are doing stuff like that.
So being like from basically your whole life, how you feel about the Sacramento music scene?
I feel like a lot of people in Sac try to fit the trend of Sacramento, which is like the gang politics and stuff like that, and they lose their sense of individuality. They don't stay authentic to themselves, and so they're just trying to put on, you know, what they think everybody else wants to hear in Sacramento. And I don't know, I'm just not I mean, it's fun, but at the end of the day, like, you got to sit down and face who you are at the end of the day. So, so if you can't do that with your own music, if you can't listen to it and think from a genuine place, like, that's really who I am, I'm really living what I'm talking about. Like, if you can't do that, then it's just that's not the right.
Oh God.
It's not the right route for you.
Nigga shit, straight up, bro. You if you could work with any artist out here, who would you pick?
In Sac, Virgo's dope. Virgo, she's dope.
Okay.
She's dope. Who else? Also, I think engineer-wise, Q made the beat. He's been going crazy. Yelly, Marmaroso, I think we would make some slaps. But it's coming.
I can see
like, I'm just
go crazy.
Right. That's I'll be thinking about stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that would be a hit. That'd be a hit. It's coming.
Factual, bro. I'm trying to get him in here for an interview too.
Hey.
Yeah, that'd be tight, bro. Let him talk to the people. Tell me how your vision for your future's changed over the years.
Shit. When I was like 20, I was in the gym. I was always in the gym. Playing basketball, I was really gonna try out for like the G League team, the Santa Cruz Warriors. How to work out and shit like that. And then I got diagnosed with like a autoimmune disease, kind of like arthritis in a way. And that happened like right on my 21st birthday. So like right after that, it was like, shit, I can't move the same. I can't do the shit that I was doing. I was always out doing shit. And so I had to kind of change my mindset, and I think it's definitely helped me in a way because I'm a lot more calm. I'm a lot more patient. And that in the real world, those are keys because
very much needed.
Yeah. But I think for like after that, it's just been focusing on what I can provide for my future, what steps I can take to better myself and put myself in a good position to win, because it's hard. The recession, everything that's going on in the world, you got to have a plan. If you don't set aside goals, you're really just shooting for nothing.
Life is out there beating ass right now, bro.
Everybody. It don't matter who you are, bro. Like life, right, bro. It's been rough. So like, and I feel like everybody can, feel that. There's been just a rough patch for everybody, and it's all about how we get through it. Are we resilient enough to keep our composure, keep our same, stature, and keep moving, or are we gonna let it beat us? Because it's just gonna keep coming. So.
Facts. And what's really been blitzing shit is that COVID. How has COVID like really affected you? You know what I'm saying? Because that shit been doing numbers on niggas, bro. Like, it's been a whole. I honestly, I feel like, bro, we've been in COVID time for probably at least like 7 years or some shit. I know it hasn't been that long.
No, for real. Like,
it feels like it's been that long.
Yeah, like we really had to adjust our entire lifestyles. Like,
yeah.
I remember when the lockdown first happened, and they were really like doing curfews and shit.
Tripping.
And at the time, I wasn't tripping. I was still out.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then I'm looking around like, bro, there's really 3-4 cars on the road right now, right?
I had no hold. That was the greatest thing ever.
It was lovely. Traffic? What? There was no traffic.
Nothing.
I was on the freeway flying, getting to where I gotta go, no problem. But it really started affecting like everything. You couldn't. There was no bars open, clubs open, nothing to do. You couldn't. Right. You couldn't eat. That was that for me. I like to eat, even though I'm skinny as fuck. I love eating. So like not being able to go try restaurants and shit like that, especially because you like eating in Sac and trying new places and shit.
See something.
Bro,
I'm trying to go eat somewhere. Everybody's buying all the toilet paper. Like it was
the toilet paper was crazy.
Bro.
I will say that part of COVID was sick because niggas was really fighting over toilet paper.
Bro.
It was wild.
Like they thought it was about to be the end of the world or something.
Literally. Peanut butter,
dude.
that was another thing that was just like flying off the shelves, and I like peanut butter, so I couldn't get my hands on
shit.
What?
Yeah.
Niggas was reselling peanut butter? That's crazy, bro.
I promise you, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
That COVID shit was real. Like, it's still going on, but it's like less than what the fuck it was then. That shit was a real time in life, though, bro. Like, I feel like that shit really.
The math.
Yeah, I feel like that shit really changed life for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
people ask me about that all the time, and it's like, I really don't know what life looks like after COVID, because we've been in it for so long, it's damn near normal for me. Like, I had COVID like maybe 6 months ago, and I didn't even know. My work just told me, because we take weekly tests, and like, hey, you gotta go home. I'm like, nah, not a snot booger, nothing.
That's all I'm like, bro.
So,
that shit crazy. Kids became whole ass adults.
Dead ass. All my nephews, I'm like, what? These niggas is teenagers and shit.
I'm like, how does shit make sense? Yeah, that COVID shit was crazy, bro. Real COVID era. That's sick.
And it lasted way longer than, like, I mean, we're still in it, but like,
going on.
I just didn't think it was gonna last this long. Niggas was talking about a year and a half, quarantined multiple times, and
I was thinking it's gonna be over quick, honestly. And then they started doing that mask shit. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
For a minute, niggas go walk around with masks and shit on.
Bro, I was working at a car dealership. I was working for Shift, and like we would bring the test drive cars to them, and I had to wear a mask at all times. That shit was sick. My face is hella hot. Like, nobody want to deal with that shit all day. I had facial hair at the time. Like, it's just miserable. Niggas don't want to deal with that shit. Right. So now when I don't have to, I'm not wearing my mask.
Oh god. Factuals. Yeah, that's that shit, bro. Who inspires you the most to make music?
Chris Brown. It's got to be Chris Brown.
Okay.
I would say Michael Jackson, but like, obviously, like, he hasn't made too much music when I was actually here to be, be able to witness it. So Chris Brown, I remember getting his first CD. It was like 3rd, 4th grade year, and that shit was that was a whole day I was listening to that.
That was the first CD you ever bought?
Yeah, for sure. And I was playing that repeat, just running it back and back. And then as I got older, I was just trying to emulate, his sound, and I can't dance, but I like dancing and shit. It's fun. And so he just has so much fun with music, and like that's like my idol. Like that's the type of artist I want to be. It's just genuine all throughout, and he's been consistent for 15 years, So.
Bruh. They really trying to throw dirt on my nigga.
And that's another thing. He gets blackballed every year. There's some type of scandal or some shit. Every time he drops an album, it's some shit on him, and it's like,
I feel like he be wilding sometimes though.
I get you.
But my nigga got cho though, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you've been around for, there's no way you're not wilding out there. You know what I'm saying?
And like, when you're a kid that didn't really have shit, when you have money, like, what are you?
You out there thugging.
Come on, So like, I'm not gonna justify his actions at times, but like, he's definitely learned his mistakes. I definitely think after he had his first kid, he's definitely changed. So that's like the idol for me. Like, I want to be that type of person. He's a great father. Just everything.
Facts. That's fire, bro. the little pictures he's been taking with all the fans have me so fucking weak, bro. We having images on his knee and all type of shit. I'm like, oh yeah, you're thugging, bro. Got him prom poses.
I don't know if that could have been me though. Like letting my girl do that.
But no.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And not even like a let my girl do that type of thing, but like Chris, for real, you got to try to do me like that, dog. Because what I'm supposed to do about that? Like, it's Chris Brown, dog.
They're posting that everywhere too.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Every social media, Twitter, shit. Twitter, you make it to Twitter,
it's over. Yeah, you're famous now. You know what I'm saying?
Dead ass.
That shit is crazy, bro. Why you feel like music is so important to people in the culture?
I think it's because it influences everything. Even movies have a soundtrack. Mm-hmm. Every time you get in the car, radio or CD or Bluetooth or some type of music, you know, a lot of people I know, they don't even like driving without music. I'm the same way. So like, I feel like it's in so much of our normal lives that it's like, it's a staple. Mm-hmm. Like it's one of the arts that are always going to be here because it's just always been about sounds and, you know what I mean, making what's new, trying to make what's new. Music's just always something that you can build on, and I like that.
Really live to. Oh
right.
You have mentioned movie soundtracks. Do you have a favorite movie soundtrack you can remember? Fast and Furious 2 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Ludacris.
Right, he was going crazy on that one. I would have to say the Straight Outta Compton, the NWA one.
Okay.
That soundtrack was crazy because it brought back a lot of the old school shit, and it had some of the newer ones too. So it was a dope soundtrack. That's one of my favorite movies too. That's like top 5 for me.
That shit go crazy, bro. Oh god. You got a favorite rapper right now? Like anybody that's super in your playlist, really thumping shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Baby Tron.
Okay.
That nigga's cold, bro. Shitty voice.
Uh-huh.
That nigga's cold. Like his punchlines is next level, and he really just be talking shit.
He be talking shit.
But like his punchlines and everything that he's talking about, it keeps you so in tune.
For sure.
It's like you gotta be paying attention to what he's saying, or else
no matter how many times I want to turn him off while I'm listening to him, I'm like, damn, I can't, bro.
Right. Because then right when you're about to turn it off, you're like, damn, that was a bar.
Okay. And that should be hella funny too, bro.
And he's so like calm about it. Like he really don't, like a lot of rappers are like super like out there and like aggressive. He's just talking. He's just talking. I watched like his recording process, and he really just be in there with his cup like just talking. it is dope to see because he really is just a genuine ass dude. He's the same person, regardless.
Facts. If you could collab with any artist, like famous, dead or alive, who would you choose?
Shit. Mm-hmm. Dead or alive. That's crazy. Shit, it would have to be Michael. It would have to be Michael Jackson, man.
That'd be hard, bro.
Bro, that would be...
said that, but on here. I asked that question hella times. No, Michael Jackson.
Bro, that's the king of pop, man.
That nigga's so crazy, bro.
That would be a crazy ass song, and like that's the type of shit that like working with like that caliber of artists, or like even today it would probably be like Jacquees, but like a higher statue of artists, like it pushes you to do better because I'm working with this. You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta bring my best work. I gotta bring the best to the table.
You think Jacquees fell off, bro? You ain't gotta answer that.
As a Jacquees fan, bro, like I'm a big fan of him, and bro just hasn't been dropping music. I don't know what it is, but I mean I know what it. Birdman, bro, it's Birdman.
Birdman.
It's gotta be.
Birdman's the worst.
But I don't think he fell off because like every time he posts something, it's like everybody's tuning in and shit. It's just like, where's the album? Where's the new music, bro? I can't keep listening to the same old shit.
Oh god, he keep doing covers.
Yeah, that too. But that's the thing is he did get.
That's how he got famous.
That's how he got famous and known. He's been making covers and shit for.
I get jiggy with the covers, bro. I don't know. I'm not a cover nigga. You know?
Right. I definitely am more of a like. Come on, bro. Make your original song, like, cause I mean, I'm a big type of person. Like I go to credits and shit too. So I be looking up like, oh, this nigga don't even be writing his own music.
Come on,
and
man.
That's the biggest letdown for me is like when that's like your favorite artist and they don't even write their own shit. And I mean I get it. Everybody has writers. I get it. But like I feel like a lot of it is coming from these writers, which are, I mean, that's dope. As the writers, it's dope,
Because a lot of the niggas can say shit that sounds better coming from somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Buddy got some bars, but it's just not really. Doesn't sound good when he says
right,
it.
at all. At all. And he just might not have the, you know what I mean, the package, the, you know what I mean, the look, or so that I get it. I've been dabbling in like ghostwriting for other people and shit, and I just made my first like little bag off writing for somebody. Wrote a song, sent them a reference track. This nigga was in Switzerland, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like that's crazy. So like seeing that like music can make shit expand like that, it's
Facts.
like that's the type of connections that, you know, it could really change your life.
Quentin Miller got Drake, bro.
That's
the biggest
proven
rapper of all time right now, bro.
Like for real. Like Drake is
for Drake, bro.
Drake is doing shit that we've never seen before. But
imagine
without his writers, do you think he's having the same career?
Never. There
we go.
Never, bro.
So it takes a village, but
you know, he had. I'm pretty sure he had some shit in the vault, wherever the fuck.
For sure.
Locked in at, you know what I'm saying? But it's not.
And if you listen to like Thank Me Later or like, you know what I mean, his old shit, it's not what, bro.
Come on, bro.
Honestly, never mind. That wasn't the Drake we were waiting for, bro. And honestly, he knows it.
Honestly, it ain't been good Drake since like Take Care, bro.
And
I don't know. That's just
and that honestly, it's really been like that. I mean, I'm a big Drake fan too, but every time he drops, I'm like, damn, can we get the one we've been actually waiting?
Do You Love Me a million times. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like that shit that's cool and all, but whatever.
Right.
Drake,
I got it's industry music. It's for everybody.
I just listen to the music. I talk a lot of shit. I don't have really too much input on it, but I don't know, bro. I feel like old Drake is superior Drake.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Whatever he's doing now, all the Scorpios, A-side, B-side.
Not a fan. And like it's hard because when you are a fan of an artist and they start doing shit like,
yeah,
you're like, come on, bro. That's kind of how I felt with Jacquees. Like,
but I mean, they can't just stay in that.
I get you. Definitely evolve, but like
do better though.
Yeah, but don't like lose qualities of who made you who you were coming up.
Do better, bro.
Like, gotta stay authentic. Like, I think Jay-Z, you just did a verse on DJ Khaled's song, and that shit was crazy because it brought back that old 2000s like real hip hop.
DJ Khaled's a goat, bro.
He really is. Putting on for so many people and putting legends out there like that have been dormant for,
bro,
you know what I mean, years.
DJ Khaled is a fucking goat, and they try to get at my nigga so bad, bro, but I get it because he's so extra. And,
he is hella extra. He is very
super
extra.
Rah. He's DJ Khaled though, bro. Like,
he's the best.
There's nobody.
Yeah.
There's no comparison to DJ Khaled.
Like, honestly, and if you look back at like Rick Ross's old shit and you see him in videos and shit, he's been there.
DJ Khaled.
Right. You know, before he gained hella weight. Like, he's always been there in the music scene trying to, you know, and he's been chipping at it. And now when you mention DJs, like,
come on, bro.
You know what I mean?
Nigga ain't touched no DJ shit in years. He ain't spent nothing in years.
I don't even remember last time I've even seen him do a set.
He's just a hype man
at this point.
You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy to think about, bro. Yeah. One of the greatest hype men too.
Honestly. And then if you ever need, like, I feel like he's a marketing genius.
The greatest.
Like, he really is. He's irritating at times.
Sure.
Like, you're like, bro, what?
I get you have all the keys, bro.
Right. Right. But then, like, when you think about that time period, it was like, everybody was saying that.
Yeah.
Like, and it was all over. This nigga had a Snapchat filter.
Bro. Oh, God, he did.
That's crazy.
Oh, God, he did.
I remember he had a couple. I was like, bro, what? This nigga has Snapchat filters, major key.
Yeah, major key.
Like, what? That's crazy, bro.
DJ Khaled is a boy, though, bro.
Yeah, he's been doing it.
So what's your creative process like, bro?
I like listening to beats. I be having people send me beats and shit. If you want to send me a beat, Vintage Tre music@gmail.com.
You know what I'm saying? Send them beats.
But yeah, I just listen to beats and then I start just humming.
Try and catch a melody.
Catch a little melody and then kind of go from there. I usually start with like the hook first, just because it's like the basis of the song, and then kind of just figure out, like, you know what I mean, how I want the song to go, kind of structure it, shit like that. But yeah, the writing process is cool because, like, that's just easy. You just kind of finding, the scheme of the song, and then finding little, clever ways to put in little punchlines and shit like that. I like telling, like, storytelling, shit like that. That's like reflecting on shit I've been through and shit like that. That's fun because we don't really talk about shit like that. So it's like, and I feel like that gets overlooked with drugs, money, cars, bitches.
All of the extra shit.
So like, talk about shit you actually go through and experience, because you know what I mean. We really go through shit on a daily basis, but we don't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We just try to glamorize the glitters and the gold and this
and the dumb shit that's going on outside. Oh God. How you feel like smoking or drinking or taking any drugs period affects somebody's creative process? How does it really affect yours, you feel like?
I feel like you gotta be hyper focused when you're writing, because like I mean, it can impair it. I feel like the drugs can, or like the alcohol can impair it, but some of my best ideas have been, when I was, on or some sort. So it's kind of hard to say. I really feel like it really just has to be like a in the moment type of thing. You really got to be in tune with, what you're doing, like where you're going with the song, the direction of it, and just when you lock in, regardless of your state of mind, you're locked in. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it might just spark you to say some shit that you didn't even think about. Like I've written lines when I was high, woke up and was like, how the fuck did I even think? How did I leave off right there and just
really
stop?
outside the box.
Right. Impress myself. So I feel like if you know how to manage yourself, then just like anything, it's nothing.
Yeah, it just helps with a little creativity.
Right. And anxiety. A lot of people are super anxious with being able to express themselves in any type of way.
Mm-hmm.
So with music, I mean, when you're trying to put it on for an audience, you got to portray what you're trying to talk about, but also who you are, so they can genuinely connect with you.
Right.
I think that's huge. So that's really that's what I try to do for sure. Try to get something that people can relate to, put themselves in my shoes, and be like, I remember when I felt like that, or you know what I mean. Definitely.
That's fire, bro. If you could open up a show for any artist, who would you choose?
Ooh. Kalen, for real. He's on fire right now. I think we have very similar music styles in a way. I've been rapping a little bit more of late, but I like the R&B, that that's just who I am, and I see that he's been doing that a lot more too. And seeing him get a buzz from just staying genuine, finding his sound, and just going at it. Every song kind of sounds the same, but he flips it in a way that he's showing in his evolution of as an artist. And I think that would be dope to be a part of. That concert would be turned. that would be turned.
Oh God. If you could ask for anything in the green room, food-wise, what would you pick? You gonna make them cash out, or you just gonna be regular dude?
Yeah, probably just regular.
Bro, you better. I don't know. I tell them niggas to bust down. You hear me? I need the whole everything.
Yeah, I mean a nice little steak or something. That'd be cool.
I need the whole kitchen in this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
He said lobster, all of that.
I got everybody with me. It's the whole gang.
Yeah.
My mom's, everybody about to eat.
Yeah, damn near. I don't know. I'm Cambodian, so my mom and shit, they probably bring foods and shit like that. You know what I mean? Asian households, they be bringing food everywhere. So mac and cheese is essential. That would have to be there. That's, if you know me, I love mac and cheese. So that would have to be a necessity every time. Every time.
I'm not mad at
and I'm lactose intolerant. I don't even give a fuck.
Me too, bro.
I don't even give a fuck, bro.
Hey, but that's, you know what I'm saying?
This is what we go through.
Eat the most dairy, bro.
100%. I love dairy. I don't even.
I'll die. I'll die for the dairy. You hear me?
I'll die for real. It's not gonna stop me.
I'll be hurting. Niggas be hurting.
Dead ass.
I be sitting there. I ate that shit, bro.
Right, and too, as you eating it, fuck, this is gonna be terrible later.
It's
but
so good though, man. Every time.
Yep, every time.
Niggas be flamed. Oh God, and I get to thinking damn, bro, should I really have did that? Because I did have some pizza earlier and a bowl of cereal this morning. And I'm like, fuck. Niggas is really just doing myself bad for tomorrow. You feel me?
I feel you, but what kind of milk? I had to think about that. What kind of milk?
I'm a regular milk ass nigga. I'm not gonna lie, 2% or some
Yep,
shit.
yep. I whole, but 2%. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel you.
honestly, I'm not too picky, bro. Like,
Yeah, I can. That's why I was asking, because I was like, I know some people have a preference. I really don't give a fuck.
Me neither,
Milk
bro.
is milk to me.
That type of shit.
Honestly, but
I
yeah,
don't really drink milk like that anyway, so it's like
it's got to be with something, or
It's my cereal,
right,
so
right.
That's it, bro.
And I love cereal.
That
That's
type of shit.
staple.
Oh,
It's like a daily type of shit.
Come on, bro. That shit crazy. Okay, I feel it. You got any weird food combinations?
Weird food combination.
I don't know if I've eaten some weird shit.
I wouldn't say weird, but like, so say I go to like Popeyes, and you know they have the chicken sandwich. I get a side of mac and cheese, and I put the mac and cheese on
That's
the,
not weird. That's
and then
hard, bro. Fuck with that.
you gotta get the blackened ranch. The blackened
Okay.
ranch is on top of all that, crazy. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but like I had my mom try it. She was like, it's kind of good, but like it's kind of weird. It's a weird, like you're not supposed to have all these textures. I don't be caring.
That shit slam, bro.
Especially when you high. What?
Come on,
Smacking
bro.
that shit.
Bruh. No, I be on Instagram, like scrolling through and shit, and they be making these wild ass sandwiches, chicken strips, bacon.
I got all of them
cheese,
saved.
And I'm like, for sure.
I'll be going through like
Promise
save.
you, bro.
I'm not ever gonna make it or nothing, but if I'm ever in the area or something,
That type of shit.
cause
I'm gonna pick that motherfucker up.
for sure,
God.
for sure.
Bro, that shit be crazy, bro. I be wanting that shit so bad. I'm like, damn, that sandwich is gonna fuck me up. It's spicy and cheesy.
What's your favorite cheese?
I like,
Like on a sandwich, we'll say a sandwich.
Okay, probably like Kobe Jack.
Fire. Okay,
I'm a
okay.
Kobe Jack.
Kobe
ass
Jack.
nigga, bro.
I would say
I
like-
like sharp cheddar too, though. I'm not gonna
Fire.
lie.
Yeah, like it's
Sharp
original.
cheddar
Like it's like.
fuck me up though, bro. Like sharp cheddar is not a fan of me. You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying? That shit.
Like on a sandwich, I feel like Swiss is fire.
Swiss hit, but I like Swiss on a burger.
Swiss on a burger is different,
Yeah.
different, because
I
it
like
gives it
Swiss
like a
on a burger.
little different taste to it.
Pepper jack on a sandwich do numbers.
I'm not. That's the one where it's like kind of spicy.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's cool. I haven't really, touched on it too much, but I've been trying it here and there.
Yeah.
I'm like a provolone or Swiss guy. Provolone
What's
is
wrong with the Provi?
melted
I just
provolone on a
like
little bit.
cheese.
Yeah, honestly,
Fuck, bro.
it's a problem.
Yeah. Damn.
Especially when you lactose, it's like, why do I like this so much?
We're not supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying?
I put myself through it
Every day.
every day.
Every day. Do I regret it? No.
Because, like, you think about it, some of our favorite foods, like, mac and cheese, pizza, burgers, like,
Everything has cheese on it, bro.
I put cheese on hot dogs.
I'm not mad at you.
Like,
Chili
I'm...
cheese dog.
Right. I mean, chili cheese fries.
I promise you, bro. I do a bacon cheese fry every time, bro. Numbers.
It's like burritos. Like, there's...
Tacos.
You can't not get cheese when you go to
Bruh.
Chipotle.
Come
Like,
on.
shit like that. So, it's like...
Everywhere you go has cheese.
Exactly. So, I'm not going... Like, I'm just because my stomach don't like it.
Oh,
The
God.
fuck? We gonna have to deal with it together.
Everything I order has cheese on it, bro.
Literally.
I'm trying to think of one thing that I get that doesn't have cheese. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck, bro.
That's a challenge for y'all. Yeah, go ahead and think about some shit you eat without cheese.
Oh, God. I'm pretty sure there's something out there. Somebody's going to be...
Right.
Somebody's
Well,
gonna
we're not
comment
talking to you gluten-free motherfuckers,
Oh, God.
though.
Somebody's going to
Don't-
comment something so fucking simple that doesn't have cheese on it. We're going to be... fucking-
Right, gluten-free or vegan. We're not talking to y'all.
None of
Not
that shit
talking to
matters,
you.
You know what I'm saying? None of that vegan or whatever. It's not real. You know what I'm saying?
At all. No.
I'm trying to eat to get full.
And that's the one right there.
You know?
A lot of people be just eating to try shit.
hungry.
I'm hungry.
Type of shit.
I'm hungry. My metabolism's hella fast, so I be eating like 3-4 times a day. That shit's sick.
Oh, God.
And when you want to eat out and try places, that shit get expensive because you like
Do
fuck.
whatever, bro. Because everything's $25 and up. And I'm
Sick.
like, bro, I just want it.
No drink either.
Yeah.
No drink. You gonna pay like $20, $25,
Dub on.
and I can't wash it down. I gotta drink water.
I gotta spend $4 more on a soda.
It's crazy.
That's how y'all niggas
It's
getting at
crazy.
Me, bro. Oh, God. Yeah, but no, you just fucked me up with no drink.
With
bro.
no
Dead
drink.
Ass, bro.
Sick. Like it's really more to add a drink to any
Oh,
like.
God. That hurts.
So now I'm about to eat this dry ass biscuit
Whatever.
or burger, and I can't have nothing to wash it down.
Sandwich. I'm eating a pizza, bro. Anything I'm eating, I should have a drink with.
A beverage. A
Come
bev.
on, bro.
Come on, man.
Don't forget the Bev.
Can't forget the Bev.
Never, 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 bro.
Bevologist.
Oh God, I would never forget the Bev. You hear me? That shit crazy.
I got a Bev in the car. I forgot.
Bro.
I'm pissed.
So how you feel like your ear for music has changed over the years?
I think I've like when I listen to music, I think on it like on a deeper level. I'm always looking or like listening for ad libs or like shit that people wouldn't, hear, and I try to emulate that. Even some of like the pop artists, like fucking Ariana Grande got some crazy ass like ad libs and vocals and harmonies and shit like that. That like if I do it on an R&B song, it sounds totally different, but with my voice, it's gonna be a different aspect or that's shit like that. Like it's like I'm always looking at ways to grow and listen to different genres and shit. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Like I want to make an EDM song for just for the hell of it, just to fuck around. Cause I've been to EDC and that shit changed my life. I look at life different after that shit.
That shit is a lot. I be looking at that shit on Instagram or like just on the internet. Period. I'm like, God damn, bro, that's a lot of drugs.
It's a.
You feel me? Like, niggas be high as fuck doing that shit, bro.
What?
I'm like, I just can't, bro.
No, I'm talking about, bro. We going back to the hotel as the sun's coming up.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I'm trying to go to sleep.
You know what I mean? And that shit, like that whole culture made me like look at shit different because it was like, damn, there's a whole bunch of genres that you don't hear no black people making EDM.
Like, fuck no.
Like or even like artists as in general.
Yeah,
like I mean, Chris Brown dibbles in it a little bit. T-Pain has a couple, but like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's some shit. If I got in a genre like that and found a niche, though, that'd be crazy. You know what I mean? And then it's a whole different avenue of people.
And that shit could really blow up because those songs be doing numbers.
What?
Them motherfuckers play them shits on repeat.
On repeat. You at every festival, niggas is sitting there like shit.
And it don't matter because all the songs sound the same.
Pretty much.
You know
pretty much.
Like,
the beat pattern and everything's pretty much the same.
All of them are the same whoopty, bro.
You can guess that when the drops is about to happen.
Everybody's so high they just think it's the same song anyway.
Right. Different artists, little different lyrics. But they all got their little feel.
Everybody just think it's a little different. No, this one just a little different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an hour from now it'll be a different song.
Right.
The whole hour go by, them niggas don't even forgot it was an hour already.
They on a different
they still
set.
Love that song. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. What's the best advice you've been given? As an artist, I should say.
Shit, that's tough. That's a tough one. I always say, don't lose who you are trying to find your sound. And I think when they told me that, it was from a standpoint of like, I was trying to, like I said, I try to emulate different things and try to incorporate it in myself. And one of my OGs was like, just make sure that you're always staying true to you. Don't try to go, and voice something that, you know what I mean, they're not really doing, shit like that. Don't attract attention to yourself that's unwanted, right. Shit like that. Yeah, that would definitely be the best, like, because it made me look at not just music, but, like, life different. Because anything you go through, like, I mean, shit, you work in customer service, you put on a customer service voice for sure. You got to talk to different type of people, different types of ways. So, like, doing that in music is a gift for sure. You know what I mean? Because when you can attract a different audience than what you're used to and who you're around, that's what people are really after.
Facts, that's what really do numbers. G-O-D, bro.
I want to touch different, like, areas of the country because, like, there's a different market out there. It really is. There's a whole bunch of people that, are waiting to hear your sound. They just haven't heard it yet.
Right.
And that's the way I look at shit.
That's fire, bro. So what's next for you, bro? You got some new music on the way?
Shit.
Videos dropping and shit?
We got some shit.
Let the people know something.
Shit. How many videos you got? Like 6, 7, something like that?
We got numbers right now.
Yeah. We dropped like, 3? I think I dropped like 3.
We got motion.
I got like 3, 4 more. And we just gonna keep shooting regardless.
Back to back.
I got probably like 50 in the vault. So I'm just trying to figure out how to go about it the right way, but regardless, I'm gonna be dropping. Like, it's just figuring out what damn near what order. That's pretty much the only struggle. But I'm gonna be dropping kind of like Russ. Russ had a span where he was dropping a song like every week. I don't want to go that into it, but probably like every 2 weeks, every 2-3 a month, just to show niggas that like I'm consistent with it. I really love this shit. Music is it's shit. I owe my life to music in a way. You know what I mean? Because it saved me from myself. When I didn't have an outlet, music's always been there. Whether it be me writing music or listening to music, that's always what you want to do when you're like not feeling like yourself. Let me turn some music on. Let me just, you know what I mean? Let me just vibe out. And that's been like my creative process. Is like I wanna just keep dropping so they see like I'm here. Like I'm not all the hating, all the talking about me. None of that matters to me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're not stopping no type of motion I got going on. What I got, what I want to do, nobody's stopping that. God has a plan for me, so you know what I mean.
That shit gonna be consistent too. You hear me? I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
I appreciate you for having me. This is a dope experience. I look forward to keeping working with you. I mean, shit, we've gotten a lot of work done, and I think there's a lot for our futures that we're gonna experience together.
It's gonna be only up from here. You hear me?
100%.
That shit crazy. All right, gang, we out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We gone. Yeah, they can still hear us talk our shit. They just can't see us now.